All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Dive into Real Estate Investing for Newbies podcast. I have a very special guest, very dear friend of mine. He's been in real estate for several years, and mainly he started from small beginnings, and now where he's at now, man, I'm just excited for what he has to share today with the audience. And first, I just want to say me and Coach Pat Martin, we are not attorneys and we're not acting as attorneys. So the things that we may share, please consult with your own local attorney in your own state, in your own city. So I'd like to welcome Coach Pat Martin. Thank you for being on the podcast today. Welcome, Coach. I'm excited for what you have to bring to us today.
So, man, it's so glad to reconnect with you after many, many years. And man, I'm honored to be here.
Yes. So I just wanted to read a brief introduction about Coach, because a lot of people may not know who Coach Martin is. Now, Coach Martin, when he got into real estate, Coach will probably tell his story. He was dead broke. He went into real estate around 2003. 3 years later, he became a millionaire, an author, a speaker. He developed half dozens of real estate courses. His first course that he launched, he made $500,000 in 90 days. And then he began speaking across the nation, from New York City to San Diego, many places in the largest real estate platforms, even with Ron LeGrand and Preston Ely, all those guys. So, Coach, can you tell us a little bit about how did you get to where you are? Why did you get into real estate, and how has it just impacted your life?
Well, first, man, you did your homework, brother. And yeah, I forgot some of that stuff. But why did I get in real estate? Because I got tired of being three things: broke, busted, and disgusted. I was a pastor, and in the ministry, you don't make a lot of money. And
right.
At least in my positions. And, we were just making ends meet. Matter of fact, I was working for the church full time. And I only knew what I knew to do. And that was trade hours for dollars. So besides working for the church full time, I had three, side gigs. I was delivering pizza for Domino's, and these young punk kids, man. Here I'm the old guy, abuelo, grandpa. I'm showing up, and all these kids, they want to get out early. Hey, man, I can get off at 9 o'clock. I'm like, dude, man, I'm here to make money, and I would close. So I would stay there to 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the morning. Making deliveries. And that's when I really made my good money. But I was delivering pizza, driving limousines. And when the limousine gig wasn't happening, when I wasn't working at Domino's, I was parking cars for a valet company and getting my hustle on. And I saved up enough money to buy my first house. And it was scary, man. You don't know what you don't know. And I didn't buy my first house that we lived in. We rented apartments and rented condos and rented houses. But I saved up enough money, bought my first house, and haven't looked back since.
Wow. So you worked all those jobs. Did you have any time to sleep? I know you probably had family, and at that time, man, like you said, a lot of us, we trade hours for dollars. Did that get to a point where you just got frustrated with it, and that made you kind of click? And then you was a pastor too. I mean, working in the ministry. How did you even balance all of that? That had been kind of tough, huh?
Well, it was tough, but when you have a passion and a goal, you got your eyes set on that goal, and it was for a season. And Domino's gave me a pizza. If I closed, the manager gave me a pizza to take home. And I tell you what, I really, pizza's pizza, but I really don't care to eat pizza anymore, because, man, we lived off of pizza, and we were saving up our money, and we knew that we wanted to get out of this apartment, and it was in South Dallas, and not in the best of neighborhoods. During the daytime, it looked like a great place. We visited during the daytime, but at nighttime, it was not the best apartment complex. So, I was motivated.